Okay, we're back, everyone. After I almost died there before before I started the episode, we got a great show tonight, everyone. We got crazy matchups. We got the semifinals of the open weight tournament and a main event war games matchup. But we'll kick things off tonight with a six-man tables tag team match. Which that's an interesting way to start off a friggin' video with a tables tag team matchup. So let's see how this will go. And like I said, this is a tables tag team matchup. There'll be two of these tonight. Yeah, and they're both involving House of Torture. Because right now, everyone's on the floor, except for Eagles. You got Air Attack with Rob Eagles against Dick Togo, Yoshinobu, and Sho. Later on, you'll have Evil, Yujiro, and Ren Narita. And they'll be facing, if I remember correctly, Iron Taylor, Price Sanders, and Corey Crichton, if I remember correctly. It's that team or someone else. Robbie Eagles just threw a table and hit Sho in the head with it. Look at Monaco right now. Big kick out of the corner by John Monaco. Monaco takes down Dick Togo. Sho's trying to take out Robbie Eagles. At the pay-per-view this Sunday, we have a matchup between Robbie Eagles and Yoshinobu Kawamaru. Robbie Eagles caught. Oh, and already it's over. It's already over. It's over just like that already. That was fast. Robbie Eagles in the air attack get the victory over House of Torture. That was fast, but the House of Torture fall tonight against Robbie Eagles in the air attack. It's a friggin'... I gotta fix my damn headphones. There we go, that's better. But Robbie Eagles in the air attack defeat the House of Torture in the opening matchup. And our second match of the night, we got Josh Alexander teaming up with the Von Erichs, Marshall and Ross, to take on the hybrid champion Katsuyori Shibata, Iron Taylor, and Price Sanders. And after this, we got Hell's End versus House of Torture. This is just a regular trios matchup. This doesn't have to do anything with tables or anything. But the matchup between House of Torture and Hell's End, it's a tables match as well. Ooh, ow. That's gotta hurt for Marshall Von Erich. Price Sanders going after him now. What is Josh Alexander doing? Is he stuck? No, he's not. There you go. Right on, and in the corner goes Price Sanders. Josh Alexander teeing off. Nice move. Josh Alexander going for a sharpshooter on Iron Taylor. And yeah, we got a sharpshooter on Iron Taylor. Speaking of Iron Taylor, there's Captain Awesome. He's in the chat. He's in this match right here. As him, Katsuyori Shibata, and Price Sanders are facing off against Josh Alexander and the Von Erichs. In the corner goes Josh Alexander. Price Sanders going after Josh Alexander, who is going to be fighting on Sunday night at the pay-per-view against the hybrid champion, Shibata, my bad. Shibata for the hybrid title. And yes, RIP to Roman Reigns' father, as he passed away yesterday. Now, Roman Reigns is not here tonight, of course, due to him being in support of his family. So he's not going to be here tonight. We do know someone that could be here on Sunday night, and that's Triple H. Triple H is going to be in the building on Sunday night. He'll most likely have to defend the KOPW title. Places that he is going to be suing Vic Cruiser. Since people don't know, Vic Cruiser has in Shockwave Wrestling have fired Michael Blaze and put a restraining order against Michael Blaze due to the multiple things that he has done to fans and other people. Now, Inoki still has Blaze here at MUOW. The only issue is, well, Michael Blaze barely does anything here because he loses all the time, and 2, he sucks. Taylor throws Josh Alexander back inside with Bryce Sanders. Iron Taylor back into the ring against Josh Alexander. Counter by a former world champion in Josh Alexander. We have 3 actually. We have 3 former MUOW world champions in the ring. You got Josh Alexander, Bryce Sanders, and Katsuyori Shibata. You also have a couple of MSW champions in here with Iron Taylor, Bryce Sanders, and Katsuyori Shibata. Rolling Hills by Josh Alexander. And Alexander going after Taylor. The Von Erichs are beating up on Bryce Sanders. Marshall Von Erich has a claw locked in. Marshall Von Erich, he's going to make Bryce Sanders give up to the claw. Blaze says he has a petition. Why do you have a petition for? Oh, the arm of Ross Von Erich, but a big kick by Marshall on Bryce Sanders. Look at Marshall Von Erich go. Big claw slam by Marshall Von Erich. Oh, here we go. Hooks the arms. Josh Alexander trying to put away Taylor, but Taylor blocks the C4. There's going to be a triple threat tag team match as a pay-per-view for the tag team titles. It's going to be Air Attack defending those tag titles. Or actually not Air Attack, but House of Torture defending their tag titles against the Air Attack and the Von Erichs. Cover by Taylor and a kick out by Alexander. It's going to be Air Attack versus House of Torture versus the Von Erichs for the tag team titles. Counter from Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander. Nice T-bone suplex by Josh Alexander. Big slam from Marshall Von Erich. There we go. Marshall Von Erich, former junior heavyweight champion here. The title, of course, is no longer a title here because it's been combined with the openweight title to make the openweight championship, basically. And you'll be finding out who will be going to the finals of that tournament later on in the episode. Gotta get a drink of water here, fix the throat. Oh, Ross Von Erich has a claw locked in. Ross Von Erich, he's going to make Katsuyori Shibata give up to the claw, but Bryce Sanders is there to save the day. Bryce Sanders saves the day. But a big Falcon Arrow from Ross Von Erich. And Ross, countered by Katsuyori Shibata. Shibata the boot in the corner. Big back suplex, though, by Josh Alexander. Blaze says all you fans don't watch Shockwave. They mistreat their talent. They don't mistreat their talent. What are you talking about? They don't mistreat the talent on Shockwave. It's just called they mistreat you because you're a loser and you cause trouble all the time. And I'm willing to bet that Michael Blaze is going to be causing trouble on MSW later tonight. Because MSW, I think, is going to happen tonight. And tomorrow is Shockwave. And then Sunday is going to be MUOW's next pay-per-view from Mexico City. Everyone on the outside here. Really, the two closest pinfalls and submissions have been from Iron Taylor and Ross Von Erich. So each team has had a close chance of winning. Ross is thrown back into the ring by Katsuyori Shibata. Marshall thrown near the barricade. Katsuyori Shibata slammed his head off the apron there by Josh Alexander. Blaze says he does not cause trouble. Oh, yes, you do. Look what you have been doing the last few days, Blaze. Mooning fans, attacking people backstage, stealing championship, trying to steal championship titles and the Money in the Bank contract. You've been doing a crap ton of damage to places, Blaze. Snapmare takedown. Nice moves from Bryce Sanders here on the floor. We got Taylor and Marshall Von Erich in the ring. Taylor Bulldogs, Marshall Von Erich. And now we got Ross Von Erich in the iron, Taylor in the ring. Taylor's waiting for Ross Von Erich to get up. He's calling up Ross Von Erich. Can Taylor put away Ross Von Erich with a diving double axe handle? Here's the cover to win the match. Kick out Ross Von Erich. Taylor thrown in the corner by Josh Alexander. A kick right to that leg. Here comes Katsuyori Shibata and Bryce Sanders. Josh Alexander trying to put away Taylor. Goes for a C4. And a break up there by Bryce Sanders off a Falcon Arrow by Ross Von Erich. Ross back to his feet. Josh Alexander chopping away. Oh, claw hold and an armbar. Big time submissions by the Von Erichs. What submissions by the Von Erichs? Sanders trying to stay in it here. Taylor's trying to fight out of the armbar, and he's able to get out of that armbar. The Von Erichs almost got the double submission victory over Taylor, Sanders, and them. Oh, Marshall's in trouble. Pile driver upcoming by the iron. Taylor, he got him. And that will most likely finish this match. And it's over. The Iron Taylor picks up the win for him and Katsuyori Shibata. I'll give credit where credit is due and give my respect where it is given. The Von Erichs and Josh Alexander, they fought like hell tonight against Taylor, Shibata, and Sanders. They gave it their all. They even had submissions on both Taylor and Bryce Sanders. Just was not enough to give him the victory tonight. But I would give my tip of the hat to the Von Erichs and Josh Alexander, as they'll probably definitely be waiting for their title matches this Sunday. As there's Devin and Styles in the chat. Both Devin and Styles are going to be in matches tonight. Devin will be in a 6-man chamber, and Styles will be part of the main event War Games match tonight. Taylor says, Marshall and Ross, tell your father that I have lots of respect for him. Well, I know that Taylor has a lot of respect for the Von Erich family. And he just fought the two sons of the Von Erich family right there, and Marshall and Ross. Okay, we got another tables tag team match. House of Torture against Hell's End. What do you win if you get the chamber? Well, Devin, if you win the chamber tonight, you will get to have any title match at the pay-per-view that's not the World Championship. So basically, if you win the chamber you can have any title match that you want that is not the world title. Places you two jackasses. Ugh. Places the Von Erich children. Boo. Really, Blaze? Come on. You really need to be saying that about the Von Erichs? Hell, they might be tag team champions on Sunday if they win that triple threat tag match between themselves, the Air Attack, and House of Torture. You actually see the current tag team champions in the ring right now. Evil and Ren Narita are the current MUW tag team champions. Blaze says you're all happy that I was fired. Blaze says that I should be a champion. Yeah, you can challenge for the KOPW champion. That's fine there, Devin. You can challenge for that title. You just gotta beat Triple H if that comes to it. You gotta be real careful here. You got Yujiro and Latron Lennox right near the table. So yeah, Devin, you could challenge for the KOPW title if you want. You gotta win the chamber first. Blaze says he's very angry. I don't care, Blaze. Blaze actually does have a match on Sunday night at the pay-per-view. The problem is we don't know Blaze's opponent yet. All it is a mystery. Apparently he'll be on Shockwave on Thursday. So I guess we'll find out who it is. Blaze says that the fans would like to sign his petition. Would any fans want to sign Blaze's petition? I know I don't want to. Devin says he needs to get the win for his friends and bring the KOPW Championship to the War Dogs. Well, if Devin wins and brings the title to the War Dogs, well, I mean, he'll be the second person of the War Dogs to have held the KOPW Championship. The first was Drilla Maloney. He was not here tonight. He is just taking some time off, just to recover and have some time with the family. Blaze says, I swear if it's a lame-ass legend, he's not fighting. Well, what did Inoki say, Blaze? Inoki always says to you, if you don't want to wrestle, then you're fired. Inoki always says to Blaze, if Blaze does not want to wrestle, then you're going to be fired. Ren Narita's got a table, and oh, it's Alex Brimstone with that table. And House of Torture in control of the matchup. Pop-up kick. Right to the back of the head by Yujiro Takahashi. Blaze says, I don't feel like wrestling is really sick. Blaze is not even on the card tonight. Blaze doesn't even have a match. He'll probably... I feel like Blaze will be on MSW tonight anyway. What a shot by Narita right into the back of Alex Brimstone. We had Trevor Johnson and Yujiro in the ring. They're the only two people in the ring. Everyone else is beating each other up on the outside. Blaze says, so, you want to fire me also, Grandpa? Well, Blaze, like like what Inoki says, if you don't want to wrestle, then he will fire you. Yujiro on the floor, power bomb on the outside by Yujiro Takahashi. The Tokyo Pimp himself. Ren Narita puts the table back inside. Ooh, big headbutt by Trevor Johnson. Blaze says, I have a stomachache thanks to Vic Cruiser. Well, I mean, you don't have a match tonight, so you don't have to worry about wrestling here. Also, we have 3 tables in the ring right now. That's a lot of tables. The only issue is none of them are set up at the moment. After this, I'll be doing some shout-outs. Yujiro with a knockout punch on Alex Brimstone. Trevor Johnson's going for a pounce, and he got one on Ren Narita as a table almost hit Alex Brimstone. I wonder if you throw a table over the top rope and it breaks, does that count as a win? Oh, Tokyo Pimp's on the floor by Yujiro. Yeah, I wonder, if you throw a table over the top rope and it hits your opponent and breaks, does that mean you win the match? Ooh, gamer driver by Trevor Johnson. Blaze says, what kind of father fires his own son? Vince. Vince, he would. Evil going after, looks like John Lennox on the outside. And there's no table set up yet. Yujiro, just threw the shoulder of Brimstone right into the barricade here on the floor. Yujiro's going to grab a weapon. He's got a water bottle. Don't know why he needs the water bottle for. Powerbomb on the floor by Brimstone on Evil. Yujiro slams the head of LeJohn off the apron of the ring. Yujiro thrown back inside by LeJohn Lennox, and Trevor Johnson will go after Yujiro. Never mind, I guess not. Evil's grabbing a table, but LeJohn says no. Narita just clotheslined Trevor in the back of the head. Devin is saying that he'll bring the KOPW title back to the brand. He's got to win the chamber first. And he says, Triple H, I hope you're watching tonight. Blaze says, why did Yujiro steal his spit bottle? It's not your spit bottle. We have multiple water bottles out at ringside, just in case. Which, I mean, the House of Torture will use them anyway, because that's what their freaking job is. Narita with a big DDT to Trevor Johnson in the ring. Narita's got a table. Question is, will he set it up? No, he won't. He tried to. Yujiro's got another table. We have 4 tables right now. I don't know why we need so much tables, and Evil is putting the kendo sticks right to the John Lennox. Blaze says, are we still in Mexico? Yes, we are. We're still on tour of Mexico. And we will be until next week. Oh. Trevor just had a kendo stick bust over his head. Yujiro's got a table. He might be able to set this table up and go for the win for House of Torture. Yeah, I think Yujiro's trying to put an end to the match right here. Yujiro Takahashi. Nope, stopped. Devin says he's going to bring the title back to glory while bringing down Clifford Welch in CTL. Blaze says, where in Mexico are we? Well, I know on Sunday night we'll be in Mexico City. I think we're in, just 1 second here. I just don't remember the absolute place here. Yujiro's trying to go for the victory. Yujiro Takahashi puts Trevor Johnson through the table, and the House of Torture have defeated Hell's End. Yujiro Takahashi puts Johnson through a table. House of Torture get the win over the House of Torture. Ren Narita has a steel chair, by the way. Who can stop the House of Torture? I don't know. I mean, they're the tag team champions for a reason. It's House of Torture. It's Evil. It's Yujiro, Ren Narita, Yujiro Takahashi, Sho, Dick Togo, and Jack Perry. They're one hell of a force, I'll say that for sure. And they always usually have a title with them or find a way to sneak out victories. I think tonight the House of Torture have a trios match against Iron Taylor, Price Sanders, and Corey Crichton on MSW for the trios titles. So they might be trios champions later tonight. Okay, we got one more match for the Chamber. Speaking of more House of Torture, it's Jack Perry and Sonata. Alright, I'm going to do some shout-outs before this match. We're going to have shout-out everyone in the chat tonight. We got Captain Awesome / Iron Taylor. We got Devin the Bandit and Chili Styles. Everyone's in the chat, so all 3 of those boys get shout-outs first, because if you're in the chat, you always get the shout-out first. You have Vampiro 712, Shockwave Wrestling, Christopher Hovis, a.k.a. Dust Killer 30, That Franchise Guy, Number 6 with Cheese, and Prince Macau. All of them get shoutouts because I wouldn't be doing this without them. Random shoutouts go to Water. They go to New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Soul Tour, and to Elden Ring, Shadow of the Elden Tree. Because even though I haven't played the DLC yet, I've seen gameplay, I've seen stuff with it, and it looks great. So once I get to the spot to start the DLC, I'll play it. And to people who want to review bomb Elden Ring because it's too hard, I have 2 words for you. Get good. Okay? And also, use common sense for once. Anyway, here we go with Jack Perry and Sonata. Blaze says he fires me after everything I did for him. Blaze says to shout out me as the GOAT of wrestling. You're not the GOAT of wrestling, Blaze. If you're the GOAT of wrestling, compare that to people like Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mitsuharu Misawa, Kenta Kobashi, those types of people. You don't have the resume and the skills that those type of wrestlers have. Blaze says, yes, I am. No, you're not. Blaze, you don't even come close to even cracking the top 150 wrestlers ever. I don't even think Blaze makes the top 200 wrestlers of all time. Yeah, Blaze has never been beat. Blaze has not beaten Devin. Devin's beaten Blaze on 3 separate times. Blaze has lost to Gabe Kidd on 7 different occasions. I don't think you're the GOAT if you can't beat a guy who's beaten you 7 different times. Maybe you're the GOAT of losing. Yeah, Blaze is the GOAT of losing. Blaze is definitely not the GOAT of wrestling, but he's the GOAT of losing, because he loses a lot. I don't even think Blaze has won a singles match this year since March. Either late March or early April. That was the last time Blaze has won a one-on-one match. Only matches that Blaze has won this year was a triple threat match, and that's because his opponents were just beating each other up all match long, and tag team matches in which he never even got the win for his team, and his partner did everything for him. Blaze says that Gabe Kidd cheated in all the matches. Okay, so you cheat all the time. You can't even win a match even if you cheated. I mean, Blaze tried to cheat against Blake Christian, and look what happened. He lost. Blaze says that's okay. I have a contract from WWE. Uh-oh, Sonata's going for a Paradise Lock. Also, I do not know why Sonata's hair render is not coming through here. Yes, Sonata usually always has hair, but I don't know why his hair isn't working this time. Top rope, Sonata's going for the moonsault, and he missed it. Blaze says he's got the best hair in the company. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, what the hell is this? Jack Perry's just taking off the turnbuckle pad. Come on. What the hell? Snare trap locked in on Sonata here. Jack Perry. Jack Perry's got it locked in. Is Sonata going to give up? Sonata trying to get out of the snare trap. And he does. That belongs to me, Blaze. Blaze says Shockwave never pays him. Neither do we, Blaze. We never pay you at all. Oh, Blaze says, okay. Who does then? Who has the best hair in this company? Oh, that's a good choice. That is a very tough choice. There's a lot of guys that have good-looking hair in this company. I'll say that for sure. Shingo Takagi probably is in there in that conversation. Shingo is. Yeah, I'll probably put Devin on that list. David Finlay, maybe? I mean, but his hair doesn't really flow that well. I'll probably put Jack Perry on there just because I like the bun look of him on the back. I mean, I always like Marcus's hair just because it's how I usually do mine in real life, shorter and stuff like that. Right now on the floor is Jack Perry. Actually, it's nice to know the referee did his job for once and fits the turnbuckle. Blaze says, makes me wrestle when I'm sick. Blaze, you don't have to worry about that here because most of the time you don't have to wrestle because you're not, you know, talent material to be wrestling in matches where really you don't do much in them. The Paradise Lock is a top 5 move of all time. Oh, the one that Sonata did where he locked the legs Jack Perry and forced his arm in between his legs. Yeah, that is a pretty sick move. I wouldn't say it's a top 5 move of all time. There's other moves I like more than that, like the Sharpshooter, Tombstone, the Burning Hammer. I think the Tilt-Twirl Backbreaker is a really underrated move. I'll put that in my top 5. And then what's that other move that I really like a lot? Not the Choke Slam. Oh, the Spine Buster. The Spine Buster is another one that I think is a top 5 move. Very simple, and it's really good. Blaze says he has the best face paint. You don't even have face paint. What are you talking about? Blaze, you don't even have face paint. What do I think about the White 6? I like the White 6. Of course, I don't even think that's the full group yet. I still feel like someone else is going to be in it too. Ooh, the Dreadnought H-bomb. Yeah, that is a brutal move. I remember the Gotcho bomb, if I remember that, or the Tiger Driver 93, as it's called. It's the one that Will Ospreay pulled out against Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door. The one where he dropped Omega right on his damn head. That was a move that was in the 90s that was used by like guys in Japan. Mainly Tenosuke Kawada was the one that used that. That is a really fucking brutal move. Bo Dallas looks like Bray. No, he doesn't. I mean, he's got the beard, but not really. Styles says that, Blaze, you don't even have face paint. Exactly, Blaze doesn't have face paint. He just wants to be the center of attention all the time. Here's the cover. And, oh, just barely, Jack Perry kicks out. Yeah, the H-bomb's when you're finished, I remember. You also had the Blade Runner, which is the DTB 2.0. Sonata, Dragon Sleeper. Oh, yeah, it's over. Good night, Jack Perry. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, you're not getting out of that hold. Sonata wins with the Dragon Sleeper. Yeah, Jack Perry was not going to get out of that Dragon Sleeper by Sonata. Okay, chamber time. We got Chaz. We have Marcus, we got Corey Crichton, Wavemaker, Devin, and Bad Luck Fale. Blaze says that he's the best high flyer in this company. Hell no, you're not. You're probably the worst high flyer in this company. Devin says he's a top 5 face paint. Probably in this company. There's not too many people that have face paint in this company. Taylor has some, you have some, Styles, Marcus, and there's other people that have one too. But here we go for the chamber. Remember, if you win the chamber, you get to have any title match that you want that is not the world title. So who's going to be the people in the pods? Okay, so the Wavemaker from Shockwave Wrestling get a pod. Blaze says he's a better high flyer than Styles. No, that's wrong. And Styles says Blaze, he is a high flyer, yeah? Styles is a better high flyer. I mean, he's a former world champion, and he had an undefeated streak. That was, unfortunately, broken by Mitsuharu Misawa. Now, Mitsuharu Misawa and Brandon Styles, I think they're going to have a match on Sunday as well. And there's a couple title shots on the line in that match between Mitsuharu Misawa and Brandon Styles on Sunday. Alright, who's next up in the pods? It's going to be Bad Luck Fale of that Bullet Club coming up in the pods here. Yeah, he's going to be a dangerous man in this match, Bad Luck Fale. Blaze says he's challenging Uncle Halliday. Shut up, Blaze. You're not challenging Uncle Halliday. You don't get that opportunity to. Not here, of course. Maybe on Shockwave you do, but not here. Okay, who's next up in the pods? Alright, Devin's getting the pod here, which leaves one more. Blaze says he has the best body in this company. Oh, hell no you don't. It's probably Drilla Maloney that has the best body in this company. Vic's here. He says that Blaze has been fired from Shockwave. No, it's good to see you there, Vic. You're here for the chamber match here. Alright, so who's getting the last spot here in the pods? It is going to be, it looks like Corey Crichton. Ooh, so that means Chaz and Marcus have to start the chamber match off. Ooh, that's a very interesting 1-2 punch to start the chamber off here. And remember, if you win the chamber, you get to have any title match that you want on Sunday night that is not for the World Championship. So there will be Chaz and Marcus who will start off the chamber here. Blaze says he has the best abs. No, you don't. You don't even have abs. What are you talking about? All right, Marcus and Chaz, which Marcus and Chaz, it's been a long time since these two have faced off in a match. Probably it's been since when Chaz was a heel was the last time that Marcus and Chaz were in a match against each other. Back when Chaz was impersonating Rick Rude. Ooh, that was brutal from Chaz. Chaz was a part of the open weight tournament. He lost in the first round to Rockstar Steve. He was the replacement for the Iron Taylor in that match. A couple other of these people were in that too, in that tournament. You had Devin, who lost a show. Of course, Show faltered out in round 2 against Matt Bennett. You'll see Matt Bennett later tonight in a semifinal matchup against Blake Christian. Styles says Blaze draws his abs on. Yeah, he probably does. Big springboard kick by Marcus. Okay, so who's out of their pods first in the match? It is Corey Crichton. Blaze says that Vic fired his own son. Who cares if he fired his own son or not? Vince would have done the same too. Vic says, "You're not my son, loser." See? Deadbolt suplex. Marcus with the deadbolt suplex to Corey Crichton. Is Crichton gone already? No, he is not. He kicks out at 2. Marcus is trying to put out Corey Crichton already, but a good shot blocked from Chaz. Blaze says he has the best finisher. Nope. There's a lot better finishers in this company than you. Like, you got Marcus's Deadfall. You got John Moxley's Death Rider. You got the Bad Luck Fall. You got the DTB 2.0. The Styles Cutter. You got the Tiger Suplex. You got the Hidden Blade. Well, not Hidden Blade. You got the Stormbreaker. Heck, probably the best finisher in this company belongs to Kenta Kobashi and that Burning Hammer. Vic says you have the best loss record. Yeah, Blaze has a lot of losses. Here's Devin. Blaze says you beat the Iron Taylor. Blaze says that he's beaten the Iron Taylor. Well, that we know of. He probably didn't, and he's just lying about it. Marcus is thrown into the pod there by Chaz. Back suplex by Chaz on Marcus. And whoa, down goes Corey Crichton in the ring here. Devin with a sleeper into the choke here on Chaz. As we await for either Wavemaker or Bad Luck Fale to go into the match here. So who will it be? And it will be Wavemaker, which means Bad Luck Fale will be the last one out of the pods. Marcus just drilled Corey Crichton with a one-winged angel. And Crichton kicks out the one-winged angel. Hopefully Kenny Omega is not watching tonight because someone just kicked out of the one-winged angel. Blaze says that Styles says Blaze, both of his finishers are better than Blaze's whole career. Yeah, true. Styles Cutter and the inverted neckbreaker are definitely better than Blaze's entire career. Blaze says, Taylor says, when did Blaze beat him? Yeah, I don't know. It's just Blaze having a hallucination, probably. Wavemaker off of Chaz, and here comes Mr. Bad Luck Fale. Here's Fale. The big man. The underboss. Down goes Chaz. Devin and Marcus going at it. It's been a little bit since Devin and Marcus have had a match on CTL. It's been a little while. Big head bump there by Devin on Marcus. Big axe handles by Fale on Crichton. Big clothesline. Bad Luck Fale. Chaz. What a move by Chaz. And a kick out by Wavemaker. Shockwave says, Vic, Styles, your pinky finger is better than Blaze's career. Yep. Oh, the Black Cross. Okay. I forgot. I just called it the inverted net breakers because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, it's the Black Cross. A mad fan just said, Vic, why did you fire your own son? Well, it's simple. 2 reasons. He's not his son. And 2, it's Michael Blaze. Why would you not want to fire Michael Blaze. Blaze sucks. Styles is, oh yeah, I already read that. Oh, sleeper by Corey. Corey's got a sleeper on Wavemaker, but Wavemaker fights out. Down goes Marcus, courtesy of Chaz. Cover from Chaz. And that is a kick out by Marcus at 2. Cover here on Crichton, and I think Foley just broke that pin up for no reason. After this will be your semifinal matchups of the tournament. I believe first up will be Plum versus Tony Cross. And then it will be Matt Bennett versus Blake Christian. And then it will be your main event of the evening, the War Games matchup between the Four Pillars and the War Dogs. Covered by Crichton, and it will kick out for Wavemaker. Laces, what kind of name is that, Styles? It's a move, Lace. Diving double axe handle there by Chaz. Marcus thrown over the top rope here by Devin. Chaz in an arm drag. That is one thing that I think needs to be answered. Who has the best arm drags in all of wrestling? I'll probably give it to Lorenzo. Lorenzo has some damn good arm drags. Big monkey flip there. Cover on Crichton by Devin, and a kick out by Crichton. Cover, and a kick out for Fallaway. Marcus here with Wavemaker. World's End. World's End is locked in on the Wavemaker. And Wavemaker's trying to get out of the World's End, and he's able to get out. Blaze says he has the best nickname. Oh, hell no you don't. Corey Crichton, skull-crushing finale. But wait a second, the referee's even going for the pin. Oh, now he does. And a kick out for Devin. Probably the best nickname goes to Corey Crichton. He's called the Legend. That's what I call Corey Crichton. That's his nickname for him, the Legend, Corey Crichton. Super kick by the Wavemaker. That could take out Devin. And it will not. Oh, this might take Marcus out, though. This could be it for Marcus. Bad luck fall. Bad luck fall. And a kick out there by Marcus off the bad luck fall. What a shot by Chaz. Will that be enough to take out Wavemaker? And the Wavemaker is gone. Taken out by Chaz and Devin. Devin just hit both the referee and Chaz. Laces, who's the crazy Daredevil? It's Devin, but he's not the Daredevil. The referee is down, courtesy of Devin's drop kick that hit both Chaz and the referee. Super kick to Marcus by Crichton. And Marcus is gone, taken out by Corey Crichton, the Legend, Corey Crichton. Okay, we're down to down to 4, Chaz, Crichton, Devin, and Fallaway. Who will be the next to fall? Backbreaker there on Crichton by Fallaway. Here's the cover by Fallaway. Kick out by Crichton. Laces, who's the best limb attacker? That is a good question. Blazes said probably himself, which he's not. That limb attacker is probably going to have to go to... probably Katsuyori Shibata. Blazes, he's the smartest? Oh, hell no, you're not. You're definitely not. Devin trying to knock out Chaz. Boom! I'm going to say that's it for Chaz. Look at this! Fallaway stealing the cover of Devin. And Chaz is eliminated by Fallaway. We're down to 3. We are down to Corey Crichton, Bad Luck Fallaway, and Devin. Who will be the one to get the title shot that they want? Big DDT by Devin. Devin pins Fallaway. Will that be enough to take out Bad Luck Fallaway, and a kick out for Fallaway? Say Jackson Banks is the best limb attacker. That's fine. Like I said, in my opinion, it's Katsuyori Shibata. Big toss there by Fallaway. Fallaway going for a running power slam on Crichton. And he got Crichton with a running power slam. Devin, though, with a kick to Fallaway. And now Devin is going after Corey Crichton. Discus punch from Devin. big net breaker by Fale. Both men are down. Best striker? Best striker. That's a good question. Oh, Crichton just gave up. Corey passed out. We are down to 2 people. It is down to Devin and Bad Luck Fale. Blaze says he's the toughest. No. Oh, Devin's in trouble. Devin's in trouble. Bad Luck Fall. The Bad Luck Fall to take Devin out. And Fale wins. The underboss with a Bad Luck Fall. Bad Luck Fale wins. And he's got himself a title match against any champion that he wants that is not the world title. Devin came so close, but the Bad Luck Fall does its damage. Devin says he got screwed again. I wouldn't say he got screwed. He just got hit with a very devastating move in the Bad Luck Fall. The Fale of the Bullet Club is going on to Sunday with a title match in his pocket. The only question is, who is he going to choose to face? Is he going to go for Triple H? Is he going to go for Gabe Kidd? Is he going to go for, I don't know, anyone? It's just not the World Championship. Devin says he's going to get back the KOPW title eventually. You don't always have to go after the KOPW title. There's so many different titles you can go after. We have reached the semis of the tournament now. We have the west side of the bracket first. We got Plum versus Tony Cross. Taylor says he's a better technician. Yeah? Yep. I would agree. Taylor's the better technician, but he's not the best technician. Taylor's probably the smartest wrestler, but I don't think he's the best technician. Blaze is the best powerhouse. Ooh. That's probably Alex Brimstone, that is. Because he's so massive and big. Either him or I would say probably Bratton Obama. Oh, Plum thrown right into the ring post by Tony Cross. Both men have fought through hell and adversity to get to the semis here. Tony Cross has beaten people like Alex Brimstone. He's beaten Rockstar Steve and Reverend Morbid to get here. Plum, he's beaten Clark Connors. He's beaten Jack Perry. And he has beaten El Desperado. If I remember correctly, that's who he beat in the first round. What does Devin classify as? You're probably a striker, Devin. I would say Devin's a striker. The best wrestler that has a brother. Who? That has a brother. It's sent on by Cross. Probably Bret Hart. Let's say probably Bret Hart. Bret or Arn Anderson, probably. Oh, in this company with the brother. Oh, Jesus, that's a bad move to take there. Not too many people in this company have a brother, though. I gotta really dig deep and think about that. Probably one of the Von Erichs, probably. They're probably one of the only people in the whole company that have a brother. Devin says he's going to try to challenge Gabe Kidd for the Immortal Championship. Hey, I don't think Gabe Kidd has an issue with that. It'll be for the Immortal Championship, and Gabe does not have a challenger for his title. It's shot by Tony Cross. Tony Cross been going for a rolling cross, but he can't. Throat shot there by Cross. Cross is blocked by Plum. Plum, a member of the CTL roster. You got Tony Cross as a member of Shockwave Wrestling. If you really think about it, the final four of this tournament are all people that represent a different type of company. You have Tony Cross here of Shockwave. You got Plum of CTL. You got Blake Christian of Ring of Honor / New Japan. And Matt Bennett, you can really classify him as MSW, Shockwave, really a bunch of other companies. Yeah, Gabe doesn't have a problem with that. It's Gabe Kidd. He doesn't care. He'll fight anyone. Taylor says, who's the best leader? Well, the best leader in this company, I might give it to Evil. To have the House of Torture be that successful, and to have them stay together as a group for that long, probably evil. Which I hate saying that, but that's probably the answer you gotta give. And in wrestling in general today, it's probably, I'll probably say Zack Sabre Jr. Best MUW champion, says Blaze. Now, are you saying of like this company's history, or are we talking right now? Almost 3 there for Tony Cross to go to the finals. And Devin says, I will see you on Sunday, Dave. It's going to be War Dog versus War Dog. Both, so, of right now, probably the best champion. I mean, it's got to be the world champion, right? Kenta Kobashi? It's got to be Kobashi right now, because he's so damn good. Gabe's shaking Devin's hand backstage, yep. And then of all time, best champion of all time. Wow. That's a tough answer. There's a couple of really good answers. I mean, Josh Alexander is definitely one. When he was world champion, he had that thing for a good amount of time. You have Satoshi Kojima's international title. He had that for a great amount of time. You have the United Empire's tag team title reign. Plum trying to end the match, but he's caught. Tony Cross, the great counter. The fan favorites the fan favorite in all 4 federations. Probably Corey Crichton. I'd say Corey Crichton for that one. Because it's Corey Crichton. All the fans love Corey Crichton. Back to his feet is Plum here on the floor. Tony Cross right off the steps. Oh, hiccup. And as you see here, this match is 60-minute time limit. The semifinals and the finals are going to be all contested under 60-minute time limits. Most shocking heel turn in this company. It's simple. Brandon Styles, when he turned and joined the Bullet Club, would be Brandon Styles. It's that plain, that simple. Top rope superplex from Plum. That was dangerous there. Superplex for Plum. Shot, he didn't go for the pin. And top rope diving splash. Plum, has he just got himself into the finals? It is still not enough. Best anti-heel. Anti-heel, so a guy that's both face and heel. That's a good question. I'd probably say Taylor, Iron Taylor. Taylor plays both heel and face, so I'll probably give it the Iron Taylor. Devin says me. I say probably Taylor, just because Taylor's been doing a little bit better as of late than you, Devin. Tony Cross is going for the frog splash. Drills him. Tony Cross as he just got himself into the finals. Oh no. Blaze's most shocking moment that involved a GM in the company. When Great Muta, probably when Great Muta attacked one of the, no, I probably wouldn't say Great Muta. I would say Macho Man Randy Savage when he costed Trevor Johnson the world champ. No, not Trevor Johnson. When Macho Man Randy Savage cost Brandon Styles the world title. By the way, Tony Cross just went for a frog splash and he missed it. Covered by Plum. Oh, and again another kick out. So let's say when Macho Man cost Brandon Styles the world championship against Tony Cross. Taylor says he does what he does, get the job done. Yep, you gotta do what you gotta do. Tony Cross, yeah, Tony Cross is in the match right now. He's fighting Plum, and both men have been doing well in this match. Both men have been very close to getting the win. Tony, oh no, he went for a senton and Plum got his knees up. Plum got the knees up, clothesline on the back of the head. I think all Plum has to do is throw Tony back in the ring and the match is over. It's sweeping DDT for Plum. Most shocking exit in the company. Ow, off the head he goes. Again, probably... Frick, that's a tough one, man. Shocking exit. Someone who left the company. Probably Swerve Strickland. We had Swerve Strickland here for a little bit, and then he just left out of nowhere. Cover here by Tony Cross. Or on Tony Cross, and again, Cross kicks out. Almost Plum had it again. So I'll probably go to Swerve Strickland. We had him on here before he became AEW champion, as there's the cutter. Will that give Plum to the finals? Yes, it will. Plum will be heading to the finals. So Plum is the winner of the west side of the bracket, going all the way to the finals of the tournament and to Sunday. He will await the winner of Matt Bennett versus Blake Christian. Best face turn. Well, it's actually one that happened very recently. I would say when Yota Tsuji turned and returned to Los Ingobernables de Japón. It's a moment that happened on Shockwave Wrestling. But I would say it's when Yota Tsuji betrayed WWE and joined back up with New Japan. Yeah, Plum's been a great surprise this year. Yeah, he's been very good. All right, we got one more semifinal matchup. This is the match here that will determine who faces Plum in the finals on Sunday. It will be either Matt Bennett of Hell's End or the guy that's been the newest signing of the year, Blake Christian. He's been having a good tournament. And both men have not had their easy matchups, I'll tell you that for sure. Matt Bennett's beaten some tough guys. He's beaten Price Sanders. He's beaten Show. He's beaten Will Ospreay to get here. Blake Christian, he's beaten Michael Blaze. He's beaten Robbie Eagles. And he just barely survived Yoshinobu Karamaru. And the thing is about that matchup with Yoshinobu Karamaru, if it wasn't for Blake Christian having backup against House of Torture, he would not have won that match. Cover and a kick out there by Matt Bennett. That Shockwave debut. That's tough. After this will be our main event of the evening. It will be the Bullet Club War Dogs. Brandon Styles, Gabe Kidd, David Finley, and Jake Lee. Well, it should be Bullet Club, Styles, Gabe, and Finley, and Jake Lee, because Jake Lee is technically not a member of the War Dogs. He's just, you know, someone who's a friend of theirs. And they're facing the Four Pillars of Heaven. The best Shockwave debut? I mean, Matt Bennett's been pretty damn good here. But I'd probably get best Shockwave debut here to Alex Brimstone. Nice throw off the top rope there by Matt Bennett on Blake Christian. Matt Bennett has the experience and age factor over Blake Christian. Blake Christian's still pretty young. And Bennett's older than Blake Christian, too. Taylor says himself. Yeah, I mean, Taylor, yeah. Taylor can definitely say himself. He's been pretty good. Diving, wow. Famous, sir, by Matt Bennett. Matt Bennett is so far way over Blake Christian here in the early moments of the matchup. Matt Bennett, grunt wrench suplex. Got him. Christian on the apron. Matt Bennett. Blake Christian, though, caught Matt Bennett with a jawbreaker in the ropes. Blake Christian up top. Oh, but wait, he's thrown. No, good counter for Blake Christian. What a counter for Blake Christian, and oh, he missed it. Matt Bennett, though, also clotheslined the turnbuckle. Another grunt wrench suplex by Matt Bennett. War Dog for the Immortal title. Yeah, Blake Christian, what a reversal and a kick out Matt Bennett. The best King of the Rumble champion reign. Ooh. That is actually really tough. There's been a couple good ones. Luther is definitely up there. Luther had a good one. Brood Watson is probably there too. Brandon Styles also had a pretty good one. And there's a few others I'm forgetting about too. Oh, the referee got hit by Bennett. By accident contact. There's a Hurricane Rana from Blake Christian. Blake Christian, the kick. Blake Christian into the armbar choke here. Blake Christian. Will Bennett give up? He's trying to get out. He is. He's getting these elbows to the kidney of Blake Christian in the face. Both men back to their feet. Bennett's going for a crucifix. Matt Bennett to put away Blake Christian with a crucifix. And the crucifix connects for Matt Bennett. Will that be enough to send Matt Bennett to the finals? No, it will not. Blaze says he should be a referee when he retires. No. Big knee in the corner for Matt Bennett. Bennett going for some stomps here in Blake Christian. Got him. He did held it for a little while. That is true. You did have a lot. Yeah, you have had 2 reigns, I think, with it. Good counter by Blake Christian. Vic says he sees Blaze as a Walmart greeter. Nice tilt whirl there by Matt Bennett on Blake Christian. Bennett goes up top to try to put down Blake Christian to send Bennett to the finals against Plum. Diving double axe handle. Oh, good counter for Blake Christian, though. Out of the corner, Blake Christian, rope bound. Drop kick. Inoki has signed Blake Christian to a big deal back in the earlier of the month, but also he's been training Blake Christian to make Blake Christian a better wrestler. To make Blake Christian way better than who he is right now. The worst Shockwave Wrestling champion, Michael Blaze. When Michael Blaze was television champion, he only had it for like a couple hours, then he got stripped of the title. It's either Michael Blaze when he was television champion or Michael Blaze when he was Shockwave Wrestling World Champion. Here on the floor, Fisherman suplex there by Matt Bennett. Here on the floor, Blake Christian has Matt Bennett. He throws Bennett down on the floor. Blake Christian misses the senton. The best Shockwave champion. Ooh. I mean, I had a pretty good reign when I was world champion for the first time. Price Sanders had a really damn good TV title reign at one point. Probably Hell's End they had a really good tag team title run at one point too. Springboard stunner Matt Bennett. Again, Luther's King of the Rumble title is another one you gotta mention. Oh, wait a minute. Blake Christian got that sweeping DDT. Headlock sweep DDT for Blake Christian, and not enough to put down Matt Bennett. Joe Masker, yeah, Joe Masker. I remember that, watching those old videos of him. Blake Christian, nice springboard. Blake Christian could be seconds away from going to the finals here against Matt Bennett. Got a clothesline. Couple of big shots here by Blake Christian. Matt Bennett counters, but Blake Christian with a kick of his own. Springboard, nice, beautiful from Blake Christian. Blake Christian to the top rope. Bennett's got nowhere to go. Frog splash. And Bennett kicks out. Blake Christian thought he just won and went to the finals, but big kick out for Matt Bennett. Bennett caught Blake Christian. He hooks the arms. The pedigree. And Matt Bennett wins. Wow, what a way for that to end out right there. Blake Christian thought he had the match won with that frog splash, but Matt Bennett kicked out. Blake Christian got frustrated. He couldn't believe his eyes. Bennett springs back up to his feet, hits a pedigree, and pins Blake Christian. He's going to the finals. And so the finals of the openweight tournament have been set for Sunday night at the pay-per-view in Mexico City. It will be to crown the first MUW openweight champion. It will be between Plum and Matt Bennett. Hey, if you're Blake Christian, you just got to think of that as another lesson right there. You had your man beat. And it's one of those situations where you think you had your opponent beat and finished, but he just finds a way to kick out. That's just a lesson that Blake Christian has to learn. That there are moments in a match where you think your opponent is down and out and he's beaten. But it's not enough to beat your opponent. But here's our main event of the evening, a War Games match. The war between Brandon Styles and Mitsuharu Misawa continues on. It's the War Dogs, Brandon Styles, Gabe Kidd, and David Finlay with Jake Lee taking on the Four Pillars of Heaven. And no, we do not need the rules here, because everyone should know what a War Games match is. My question is, who's going to start off for each team here? Shockwave says Styles does have the best look, for sure. Yeah, it's very iconic. Taylor says he wants to go back into the tournament. I mean, Taylor does have a point. He was injured before the tournament. He was supposed to fight in a tournament matchup against Steve, and he might get that opportunity depending on if Brent Buddha or Inoki will let him. But here comes Jake Lee, the good-looking Emperor himself. He's going to be a part of the G1 Climax 34 in July for New Japan Pro Wrestling. A current member of the Pro Wrestling Noah roster, and it looks like he could be leaving Pro Wrestling Noah very soon and staying in New Japan. Blaze says he's better than everyone. Now that's a lie. And he'll be starting off the matchup against Jake Lee for the Four Pillars. Devin's wondering if Muda's here. I believe Muda's here. I know that Muda's here. I don't know about Inoki. Here's Akira Tenryu. Yeah, Akira Tenryu after he lost his hair too, actually, which is funny enough. Yeah, Akira Tenryu and Jake Lee to start off War Games. Well, this Jake Lee is going to fire off some shots early on here against Akira Tenryu. Jake Lee, remember the good-looking guys, which I think they're disbanding pretty soon. I know that's what Jake Lee said at the end of the last Noah pay-per-view. So I think the good-looking guys are basically done, as Jake Lee goes over to New Japan Pro Wrestling to join up with the War Dogs, most likely. Big shot. Jake Lee with a big knee to the ribs. Taylor said Inoki is one of the best in this company. Yeah, that's true. Inoki is always going to be one of the best. I mean, he is general manager here. Rumors are that Inoki got jumped by Maskman. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Muda's here anyway. Muda is here. Inoki, he's not. I mean, I don't think we have seen Inoki since the time since he was on Shockwave last week. Okay, so I wonder who's going to have advantage. It's either the War Dogs or the Four Pillars. I'm just wondering who's going to have the advantage of that. Also, I don't know what's going on with some of the people's hair today. Like, some of the hair physics today have been, like, weird. Oh, it's like Gabe Kidd's coming out. Gabe Kidd, the Immortal Champion, he's going to face Devin on Sunday. And here he comes. And look at that, Gabe's going for weapons. What do you expect from a madman like Gabe Kidd, the current IWGP Strong Openweight Champion who defends his title in July against Ultimo Guerrero when they do the Fantasticmania in California. Now, if I lived in California, which I don't, I would be over at those events. But of course, I don't live in California. I live in Canada, and I live in the wrong part of Canada. Corner thrown is gaped by Akira Tenryu, who is the tallest of the four pillars of heaven, but he's the weakest of the four when it turns into skill and resumes. Yeah, that last update, I agree. Yeah, it's been really weird. I mean, I've been losing hair physics on some people. Ooh, knees to the back by Gabe Kidd. And here we go. Here comes the first member of the four pillars come into the match. It's going to be the international champion Kawada, who again would have hair if this wasn't for the latest update. Same with Kawada. All the members of the four pillars would have hair if it wasn't for that. Taylor says he lives in California. Yeah, they're doing some shows for New Japan Pro Wrestling over in California for Fantastica Mania, which is like a mix between New Japan and CMLL. Oh my God, Gabe Kidd is top of the... What the hell are you doing, Gabe? Gabe Kidd's at the top of the War Game structure. Gabe Kidd, what are you doing? Gabe Kidd with a dive off the top of the War Games cage. That's very interesting to hear that. Nice takedown there from Akira Tenryu. It's Gabe Kidd and Jake Lee against the Holy Demon Army, which was the name of the team that Kawada and Tenryu used in All Japan. Vic just said to Taylor that you will be teaming up with Matt Bennett to fight Sho and Dick Togo inside of Hell in a Cell. Well, I hope someone has cups for you and Bennett there, Taylor, because you're fighting Dick Togo, and you know what Dick Togo likes to do? Sledgehammer shots here by Akira Tenryu. All right, here comes David Finley, the leader of the Bullet Club. And Finley's gonna grab a weapon. Here's my question: why doesn't friggin' why doesn't 2K add the shillelagh in as a weapon? That'd be a great weapon. I'd love to see the shillelagh as a weapon in this game. Gabe Kidd with a brain buster on Kawada. Well, not Kawada, here Tenryu. Aimed with a stop sign right now. Matt Bennett looks up Taylor for a great deal. Yep, see why. I think Taylor has a title match on MSW tonight, as him and Crichton and Sanders defend their trios titles against the House of Torture. There's a stop sign again there by Gabe Kidd. Big shots by Gabe Kidd, as you got Jake Lee and David Finley going after Kawada, and you got, Tenryu, not Kawada, and you got Gabe Kidd beating up on Kawada. Okay, who's up next for the four pillars? And it is going to be the world champion, Kenta Kobashi. And look who gets to end the match here for both teams. You got Brandon Styles and you got Misawa as the people that are going to end the match. Oh, big knee for Jake Lee. Here comes the world champion, Kenta Kobashi, grabbing some weapons as he gets ready for the ensuing battle. He's got to face Lorenzo in the main event of Sunday night for the World Championship. The question will be, can Kenta Kobashi retain the World Championship against Lorenzo in Mexico City? Big missed elbow there by David Finley. David Finley's going for the overkill. Yep, got it. Power bomb there to Jake Lee by Akira Tenryu. What the hell? right now in the ring. Oh, Brandon Styles is about to come out next here. He's the final guy for the War Dogs to come into the match here. Let's see. So, Brandon Styles, I wonder what Styles would do. Is he going to wait until Misawa's going to come into the match or not? By the way, I think Tenryu just got put through a table. Styles. What the hell is going on? What is going on? What is happening? Oh, Styles is in the ring now, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell is going on? Big one there, big house call from Brandon. I was wondering why Styles was like in between the cell and not, and it's because the game just did that. Yeah, question mark, I agree. Styles at the top of the cage. Why is Styles at the top of the structure for? Look out below, Styles, the splash on Kenta Kobashi. Powerbomb. The match still isn't started yet. Those things that King Crisis is annoying yet. Styles is out of his mind. Yeah, I know. But he was waiting for Mitsuharu Misawa though. And here we go. We're going Mitsuharu Misawa come into the match. The match will begin here. And I wonder if Misawa and Styles will go at it right away. Because we know the history between Misawa and Styles. Powerbomb to Gabe Kidd as here comes Mitsuharu Misawa. Another one of the greatest of all time. Come down to the ring. He's going to grab a weapon. Oh my god, a trash can. He's threw a trash can in the ring. I didn't know he threw Blaze in the ring. I didn't know we had Blaze stored under the ring. And now we got a table. We got a table that's about to come into the rematch here. And here we go. As soon as Misawa gets in, the match begins. Blaze is inside the trash can. I wouldn't be shocked. Blaze is the trash can, because that's what he is. He is trash. Here comes Misawa. And look who goes at it right away. Brandon Styles and Mitsuharu Misawa. They go at each other right away. Just like I expected, Brandon and Misawa go at it right away. Styles has talent, but he's with the wrong people. Oh, Gabe Kidd just accidentally hit David Finley with a sledgehammer. Uh-oh. Big dominator from Jake Lee. Big shots to sledgehammer by Gabe Kidd. David Finley countered by Kenta Kobashi. Sledgehammer to Kobashi by Gabe Kidd. Who's going to get the victory tonight? War Dogs or the Four Pillars? That is the question. Big face breaker shot by Jake Lee on Misawa. Jake Lee is choke tossed by Kira Tenryu. Oh, burning shot there by Kobashi. Back, oh, moment of silence. Akira Tenryu could go for the win here. Oh, it does not go for, oh my god, Kawada. Kawada with a earth-shattering splash off the top of the cage. Bunch of people are calling for the win here from Misawa. David Finley with an overkill. Overkill for David Finley. Gabe Kidd hitting the world champion right now with a sledgehammer and a stop sign. Cover, David Finley, and a kick out by Kawada. Choke slam, Jake Lee. I think Kawada's going to try to help Kobashi. He can't get in there. Face breaker shot, Jake Lee. Cover for Jake Lee. Jake Lee for the win. It is over. The War Dogs have won, courtesy of Jake Lee, pinning Akira Tenryu. The War Dogs get the win. Jake Lee pins Akira Tenryu with a face-breaking shot. The question will be, what will that give for Brandon Styles going into Sunday against Mitsuharu Misawa? I guess we'll find out when it comes to Sunday night, folks. But this war is not over between these two here. I would definitely say for that. Because Brandon hates Muow and Muow hates Brandon. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Gabe Kidd might have a word of Kenta Kobashi, same with Jake Lee. But tonight the War Dogs got the better of the four pillars, and Brandon Styles can say that he's beaten Mitsuharu Misawa. But, I mean, he didn't pin Misawa to win the match. But that'll be all for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode. We'll see you on Sunday night in Mexico City for the next pay-per-view. You got matches like Kenta Kobashi versus Lorenzo for the World Championship. You got Styles versus Misawa. You got Gabe Kidd versus Devin. You got Blaze versus a random guy. And lots of other matches as Taylor's trying to go after Gabe and David Finlay. But that'll be it, everyone. And that is going to end the episode. We'll see you on Sunday. And don't forget to check out MSW and Shockwave Wrestling as well. Because these my dogs for real. That's why.